Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions, and thank you so much for letting us walk through the Bible with you every day. My surroundings are a little different. We're in Davao. We had a wonderful pastors conference yesterday, the vision conference with the congregation here in Davao last night with Brother Avanzini as they sowed their first seed to build a great altar for God in the earth here in Davao. Salutes to Pastor Ryan and Pastor Diane and the entire congregation. The strength and stability of the church already we're so amazed at. If they're this strong on their first anniversary of Jesus Tarries, what's this congregation going to be like as it gets 10 years old and 20 years old? They're going to be a force to reckon with in the earth, and we're so proud of them. For our devotional thought today, let me take you back to our readings in John chapter 3 as John the Baptist begins to teach us about the exclusiveness of Jesus. Jesus is not like Muhammad, he's not like Buddha, he's not like Confucius, he's not like any human preacher, he's not like any preacher who claims to be the Son of God. Because John said, listen, he is from above, therefore he is above all. Preachers from this earth, a human being is from the earth and they speak from the earth, but he comes from heaven and he speaks a message from heaven. That's very different than any other preacher. But then he gets down to verse 35 and he says, the Father loves the Son and has placed everything in his hands. It's in his hands. It's not the hands of any preacher. It's not the hands of anyone else. The Father has placed everything in Jesus' hands. Whoever believes in the Son has eternal life, but whoever rejects the Son will not see life, for God's wrath remains on him. There's only one plan of salvation. Not all roads lead to heaven. I know in the world of political correctness today, you're to say that every religion brings you to God, but it doesn't. No man comes to the Father but by the Son. The Son is the one who brings salvation. The Son is the one who gives eternal life. Now, brothers and sisters, notice the last phrase. God's wrath remains on him. If a person has not believed in Jesus, this is why we must go and share with them the gospel. They are under the wrath of God, and they will remain under the wrath of God until we see salvation come to their lives. This is why we go into all the world and preach the gospel to make disciples, because we want to see them move into a new position with God, where they're not in a place under the wrath of God, but they're in a place under the blessings of God. So let's remember today the exclusiveness of Christ. Unlike any other religion, this was heaven coming to earth. This was heaven speaking to earth. Unlike any other religion, Jesus is the only way to the Father. Jesus is the only way of salvation.